Alright guys, many of you know me, many of you hate me, many of you have hated me, many of you used to like me and now you don't like me, many of you have taught me one thing. I need to stop using some of the language I do. It's not effective for the point I'm trying to make typically. That's why I deleted yesterday's video. I think my point was valid, but how I made that point was wrong. Josco, thank you for being the only person who's ever purchased any of my art, and for making that point valid to me through your comment on the video I just deleted. It's not fair for me to think that I'm going to get other people to understand what I'm trying to say if I use the language that I do. So that was the first thing I want to say. Before I started to say what I'm saying now is the obvious truth. When it comes to my understanding of what I've learned in this last year and a half, 2 years particularly, by being directly involved in something I like to refer to as the virtual deposit contract, I've learned all about the tip. I've learned all about, I want to make sure you can read those words right there. Yeah, the tip. I've learned all about what transparency, immutability, and participation means. And I've learned about that through the community at P3D. And this is who I really want to give the biggest gratitude. Everybody that's participating in the P3D community. And what should I say about that? It's just, you know, I still have the same interpretations of how P3D or the virtual deposit contract came to be, and that's all there is when it comes to that. It's just a story. How I interpret the people behind it and how it came to be or what it's going to do, it doesn't have any relevance to the transparency and the immutability of that contract. That contract has helped set Ethereum up with being one of the most significant players in the smart contract space, and made Ethereum that much better. I think that the technology that they've created in the virtual deposit contract through the participants in this community. Without the participants, all the math and transactions and the functions of the whole entire Ethereum blockchain wouldn't be anything without the participation. The participation is what I find super significant, and through that, what I've learned and understand about the blockchain, and therefore what I need to do is express my sincerest gratitude. I am so grateful for every single person, from the most biggest whales to the most, you know, smartest coders, to the biggest shills, to the biggest haters, to the biggest comedians. You guys, every single one of you, I am so grateful for this experience. Whatever may come to be, whatever may come, it doesn't hold a candle to what I've experienced so far, and the ideas that I've been able to come up with, and dreams I may be able to fantasize about as far as how this whole thing may turn out. It has a lot to do with P3D. I got involved with Bitcoin back in 2011. I got out within just a few months based on my experience and my lack of understanding of blockchain mostly, but also due to the fact that Bitcoin was only relevant to the idea of what money is. Smart contracts are a whole new level of what money is that I don't think Satoshi really took into consideration, and I think it's going to have a much bigger impact than Bitcoin as a whole. Not to say that Bitcoin as a mainstay of value won't ever come to be, and may just end up being the end-all be-all, but I wonder about that as well. The smart contract platform that Ethereum's introduced, and the people that participated in it most particularly, have allowed me to understand how significant immutability and transparency is when it comes to Because no matter what I think, no matter how many fanboys are over here pumping, no matter how many people do not believe, or how many people want to call this a scam, you know, all of that has no relevance comparatively to the participation. No matter what level you're participating at, there's somebody who's participated in this, and that is what I'm so grateful for, because that participation and how it's happened, I think, is something that's never happened in humankind before. And I think we're at the cusp of some things that could be just truly, truly incredible. So sorry for the prolonged thank you, but thank every single one of you. I cannot express my gratitude more. I am so grateful. Please, please let me know if there's anything I can do. You know, short of something bad. But I really, I don't know. I don't care who you are. If you think I can give you anything or do anything for you, just ask. Because I'm really at that point where it's like, I'm so grateful. You know, I may be broke. I may have lost everything, and I'm about to lose even more of what I have, little I have left. But I don't know. For what it's worth, I just saw there's been a 100 Ethereum pump in P3D. I thought everybody was selling their P3D to buy this. I don't know if we're in for a second big one, but if we're not, I'm grateful, and if we are, watch out. This could be the mother lode. Thank you guys. Really, thank you.